They raised taxes, Aaron. I can't tell how much yet because they did a lot of it in the last 30 minutes. But I think it's safe to say between $1 billion and $1.25 billion. They raised sales taxes, of course, corporate income taxes, corporate franchise taxes, cigarette taxes, liquor taxes, telephone taxes, car rental taxes. They taxed, if you own a bed and breakfast, you're going to pay more. They did an internet tax, and I'm still trying to get through the bills. It looks like between $1 billion and $1.25 billion.
Mr. John, pardon me, on the sales tax, how on earth did they come up with 27 months?
As best I can tell, that includes the last 3 months of this fiscal year. Our fiscal year ends on July 1, and then it's 2 years after that. We will now be, by a pretty large margin, the highest sales tax state in America.
Wait, highest sales tax state in America?
Yes.
Did you say that?
Yes.
Well, what's it going to be? Monroe's going to be close to 11 cents now, if not 11 cents. We're going to be 10 here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's exactly right. You have to look at not just the state sales tax, but the local sales tax.
Okay, John Kennedy, did they do anything good?
They did some small cuts. I mean, I'm not saying that cuts were good, but we do clearly have a spending problem. Maybe 150, 200 million, which in the grand scheme of things, $25 billion budget is not a lot. They filled a big part of the hole with one-time money. They used a lot of the BP money that we got. They did take a couple $100 million out of the rainy day fund. I wish I could be more specific, Aaron, but so much happened in the last 30 to 45 minutes that I'm not sure anybody knows exactly what was passed. I'll know more this afternoon, but we've been reading the bills half the night, and it's. But one thing's clear. I mean, they clearly it's the largest tax increase that I've ever seen. There may be some that have been larger. Now, the governor has had a press conference afterwards. He said he is going to call them back into another special session in addition to the regular session that starts Monday. He wants another $800 million in taxes. I think he wants to focus on the personal income taxes. I understand his remarks.
Mr. John, pardon me, because last couple of minutes or so, we had Dodie Horton from Houghton, state representative, on yesterday, and she was talking about what she called the governor's ultimatum as far as he wanted the earned income tax credit increased to offset for a certain demography of people, to offset the 1 penny sales tax increase. Or he said that all the things, the scorched earth policy that he had threatened, were going to happen. What's the status there? And to you, is that kind of extortion?
Well, there were a lot of ultimatums given back and forth. I will say this. TOPS is going to be fine unless the governor decides to do something. Now, the university is going to have to absorb a little of the TOPS cost, but no parents will have to pay more. No kids will have to pay more. There will be LSU football. Our university is going to be open. They're not going to turn any prisoners.
Any furloughs of university workers or med school workers?
I don't know. That'll be up to the college presidents. That'll be up to them. I'll just say that if all these bad things that the governor predicted happen, it'll be his decision. There's no reason for them to happen. There never was, quite frankly.
Mr. John, in less than a minute, what did happen? Did the governor get his earned income tax credit to offset, to use his words, the sales tax increase?
He did not. The legislature refused to go along with that. He will probably bring it back in the special session along with the Governor Edwards, as I understand his press conference, wants $800 million more. And he also wants an earned income tax credit, which will actually increase spending.
Ms. Dodie said that would cost taxpayers in Louisiana, that would add about $47 million to the budget, right?
That's correct.
Whew.